Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. This battle's on the Cliff map, and we've got Hyphen from 1 in the Bisonte C45, the Tier 8 Italian heavy tank. It's a premium tank. It's got the familiar auto reloader, but most of the Italian line has. And he's in a Tier 8 to Tier 10 battle, so he's bottom tier. That means he's got to be fairly cautious here because there's obviously some big alpha guns in the game with high pens, so as a heavy tank you're going to be subject to tier 10s and tier 9s, so now there's a bit of push going on this side. He's following, which is good. It's got plenty of support here. But, he doesn't want to go forward at this point because it'll be exposed, so try to pick up some of these tanks that are shooting from the back. Let's say where the G-Saw was spotted, and now we've got a Progetto 66. It's Stewie GFP, one of our other CCs. So one shot goes in, and the second goes in, and he bounces an incoming round from the G-Saw. So he did get spotted there, and he was sort of fairly into the bush to use a heavy tank, so he's got fairly low camo, so here we go, another shot from the G-Saw, and another one. And gets another shot into Stewie. So Stewie left on 295, which is a bit unfortunate, but his team's lost 2 tanks almost straight away. And Stewie's picked up one of those, so let's see, now Ivan's picked up 1k of damage out of that, so it's a reasonable return. Just waiting for his shells to reload, but also again, they'll know that he's here behind this bush or coming out, so he doesn't need to be a bit careful. Okay, he's picking up a VK 101, gets spotted again and tagged by Stewie, getting a bit of revenge there. He gets one shot into the VK and decides to hang around, which is a good idea. Sir Lion of Beef, I just love the names on the Asia server. I think he's playing on the ANZ server itself. So they managed to pull back a couple of kills, but they've lost 4 of their own tanks now, so it's still the differential there of 2. So not looking good at the moment. Again, he needs to be pretty cautious here. Knows the G-Saw is at the back. I think he gets spotted by the VK or any other tank that's relatively close, so wise to push around the corner. And gets spotted again, that'll be the 50 TP that's coming in, and he takes a hit from the VK, who returns back into cover before he can give him a cheeky shot in return. So his health is slowly being whittled down, and we're only in the first 4 minutes of the game, so just needs to be careful and conserve his health to be able to participate right through the battle, and that's an important message if you want to get good damage out of this. And he gets another hit from the VK, so he's down now to 247. Yeah, so it's right back to that. Yeah, if you want to get the best damage per game, you really need to make sure that you can participate as long in the battle as you can, and also be in a position to shoot. So one hiding at the back, for example, that sort of thing. It's not trying to promote camping or anything like that, but yeah, make sure you get to vantage points as early as you can, but be defendable or have reasonable escape routes so you can pick up another position if you're getting pushed too hard. Alright, now here comes the VK. He might get a side shot here. Does the VK, definitely looking towards him. That one bounced, and luckily dodges the incoming round. I don't think he'd survive a shot from the VK. Can he get another shot in? Yes, he can. The VK's turret's turn, which is good. That bounces another shot, so yeah, not getting a good result there. And he switched to his premium rounds. So go for the full reload now. Needs to stay in cover. He'll get his first round fairly quickly, but there's always a big penalty in these auto reloaders if you completely empty the clip. And Just thinking the TDs who took out the VK Traeger Panzer IV up on the shelf. Yeah, he's getting good support there, so making sure he thanks them. That's very nice of him. Alright, now again, doesn't want to push forward just yet until he gets some confirmation of where the enemy tanks are. Obviously the VK's gone. 50 TP. Where's the 50 TP gone? Can't quite see him on the mini-map at this point, but he's around there somewhere. Oh, I think he's got spotted up there on the top layer. He's gone up the hill through the donut area. Alright, so this is one of the things you need to do when you're wondering who's around the corner. Check what tanks are alive on the mini-map, on the team list, and look on the mini-map for evidence of where they were last spotted. I'll give you an idea of have they actually relocated, or are they still potentially facing you. So the G-Saw, for example, he's been moved to the H5, I5, Watch A5 area, so he's not at the back where he was before. But now there's a Borsig up the top. Be able to get a cheeky shot in there. He's got to advance around the corner. Anyway, it's worth this paying attention to going to get another shot in. Does get spotted, but again, there's no one further up to shoot back at him. Right now, his team's slightly in advance there. In fact, he just put them in advance in terms of hit points. But they've got one tank up as well. Trying to work out is, can he actually push a bit further up around the corner? Might still be able to shoot people, but it depends on them all being in this position here. So there's a Panzer just up there as well. Now the Borsig's been spotted again. Oh, there's the Panzer. Which way is he facing? That's the question. Facing the other way, which is good. So puts one shot in, takes him down to very low hit points. Doesn't hang around to get the second shot in. Only halfway through the battle, so again, he's got 247 hit points. He can't afford to take another hit, so I can understand the caution here. It does make the game appear a little bit slow, but he's going to get another shot into the Borsig. Goes for it, gets a tracking shot actually. Does that hold in there? He possibly could have waited then and got another shot in, but yeah, he's just waiting to make sure that he's got no threats coming the other way. Alright, pokes up again, and the Borsig has moved, so he's not there. The Panzer has been taken out. So they've got a lead of 2 guns, but they're dropping behind in hit points again. You can see most of the tanks have taken a fair beating. There's only one tank, the Waffen Traeger, and he's right at the back, so he hasn't been shot at. The Borsig luckily gets taken out by his own team's Borsig, who's pushed right around, which is good news. So well played to the Borsig player to take some initiative and stay right at the back. Oh, there you go, that's a bit unlucky. Enemy light tank has crashed. So they're really now in control of the game and the map. Now, they're pushing towards the TD shelf on the enemy side there. So going forward here with the Borsig to try and take advantage of any spotting that might happen there. You see people marking who they think TDs might be, but it's not necessarily where they are, of course. So he's really waiting for actual targets to get spotted. And with tanks in relatively close proximity, once they fire, they'll be spotted. we go. First one, Striv. So he gets one shot in, and he's not spotted himself. The Striv's gone behind a rock, but that hasn't helped him. He's been taken out. Still be the G-Saw. There's a missing Centurion Action X, who is on full health. And okay, G-Saw's been spotted. Lines him up. Seemed to miss with that shot. The G-Saw's been taken out. And oh, there's the Centurion Action X. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like he's been AFK for the whole game. So now it's just a HP mid-pinata. So he gets a couple of shots in and the kill. That's the end of the game. Well, let's go and look at the results. Alright, that was a nice result. He's picked up the first class mastery badge there, and also his first mark of excellence there, so showing consistency in his damage. Just over 3.9k of damage. He got the one kill at the end, but another 782 of assisted damage there, so that's 5.8k roughly of combined damage, which definitely, you know, combined damage is what the MROE is actually being measured on. Alright, but for that, let's have a look at his team score. Alright, well, he's finished well on top there with 1425. Now, ordinarily that would be an ace tanker, so I've checked the skill index, and the ace tanker level for the Bisonte for Asia is just over 1500, 1516, so it's really unfortunate. Just about any other tank that would be an ace tanker. So we won't send you to No Ace for You jail. That was a great piece of work, and although yeah, only got one kill, you've actually ended up on top damage from what I can see as well. So well done there. And the Borsiger came around to help him, came pretty close there, 3.7. So again, nice work to that player get cleaned up, to yeah, be as active and show that initiative. The enemy side, the Borsig that he got a few shots into was the top damage for that team as well, so a bit unfortunate for the other side. It's a good spread of damage across all the tanks in the game, but yeah, being the bottom tier, that does give him a bit of extra experience for dealing damage to higher tier tanks, so that's part of the reason he's done that. But being top damage as well, I think, is also illustrates that he's had a bit more impact on the game. But it might have seemed like a more static sort of game, but again, it's all about keeping your gun active right through the game, and that's really, you know, what the important thing was there. He managed to keep his gun working as long as possible. All right, now premium tank, so we'll earn some money, but let's see how that worked out. But end up firing 17 shots, got 16 hits, so nice shooting there. 11 penetration, so that's, we end up switching shells, end up costing a bit more in his thing. Did have some battle payments from the clan, and you can see the repair cost pretty low, but that's premium tank material. 81k on ammunition, but no consumable costs, so I made a nice profit of 86k. Anyway, another great game there from Hyphen, but unfortunate that it wasn't an ace tanker, but that's the breaks, I guess. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. I'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.